design is tweaked in various ways to make it, like, faster. You know, no more bunny ears. No more bunny. Go again. Beat the game lost and have to run through it again. You need to play the game through multiple times to understand the full story. There's a bug like that in Dead Rising Remote with glass not breaking if you don't restart after an hour or so. God. Like, that's real. That's a real thing. When you do Silent Hill Origin speedruns, you should reboot the game between every attempt because the game becomes more unstable the more playthroughs you do, and it's very likely to crash on subsequent runs. Like, if you do 2 runs in a row, the game is very, very likely to crash. It might be superstition. I think the game just, like, regular fucked up. I don't think it has anything to do with restarting, but just in case, who knows? Better final boss, though, apparently. I'm surprised I saved, like, 20 seconds on the final boss. I didn't think it was that good. Guess, I don't know, hitting the parry counts for a lot?
最後は心よりお金よね。噂をすればなんと。
Yeah, aim for the sub 110 this time. It's eminently doable. Could have had it if the game could fucking keep its shit together. Just run in the wrong direction. We don't gotta worry about that, though. Sub 1? There are no sub 1s, not yet. We need some glitches for sub 1. The current, like, New Game Plus world record, it's not verified yet, because I don't think it's been submitted yet, is like a 105. The difficulty is this on? This is on story. Sub 40! Let's fucking no. Why is the number getting lower? Why is it getting lower? That's the idea, right? You know what? I guess it is. I guess that is the idea. Like 5 minutes to cut off this thing? Yeah, more or less. For all I know, they've found some newer strats since the last time I made my notes. The game is evolving rapidly. Maybe they found some faster boss kills or something, I have no idea. To do the hourly or whatever lurker Shane calls so the view stats aren't wonk. Yeah, you guys got to post a random message roughly once every hour, otherwise Twitch doesn't count you as watching the stream. I imagine that, and that is the reason alone why no one watches my streams anymore. I have no view. I am a lonely streamer. No one watches. I have no idea. I haven't looked at my viewer count the entire stream, so I have no idea what's going on there. I just assume that no one's watching. There's no one there. I probably have, like, 2 viewers or something. Is that true? Yeah, since, like, August or something. I'm not, like, making that up. I'm not, like, doing a joke. Well, that was only if you have 3 tabs open. I think it might be both. I don't know. Maybe there's misinformation going around. There might be misinformation going around. I don't think about this stuff very much, for whatever it's worth. Like, I'm just sitting here not really, like, paying it much mind. I see people, like, complaining about the fact that, oh, if you've got 3 streams open, Twitch won't count you towards any of them. I'm like, I don't know, that seems not extremely that doesn't seem unreasonable to me, to be honest. Like, how often do you guys have more than 2 fucking streams open? Why? You're not watching all of them. Some people got 3 monitors. How, like, what, your brain must be, like, mad dopamine fried if you got 3 streams open on all 3, like, at the same time? I don't know about that. I will say, I have sometimes had 2 streams open where one of them is English and one of them is Japanese, and let me tell you, that... You sit there, listening to it, and then you realize that you can hear all the words, but you can't hear anything. Yo, nice gold. I don't know, I guess I'm not, like, super upset about Twitch's decision to stop counting viewers who are watching 3 streams at once. Because I think that's a crazy amount of streams to watch at once. Like, is that not sensory overload? Why do I do that? I always, like, second-guess that one. Solve the puzzle faster, streamer. Wondering how you could even watch 2? 2 is, like, already a bit much. But I can see how it can be done, especially if you're watching, like, 2 perspectives of the same event. I think they mostly did it because of drops. Ah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I never interact with that. Some simply want to support their favorite streamers, but if you're... I mean, okay, the intentions are noble in that. That's, like, all well and good. Pure of heart. But if you've got, like, 6 streamers open, or whatever, I've escalated the viewer... I'm making up a guy who has 6 streams open. This is what we do here. We're making up people. That guy exists, but they're probably in my chat, but we don't know because they haven't said it. 6 streams at once. So are you really supporting the streamer if you have, like, 6 of them open at once and are only actually watching, like, 1 of them, you know? Like, it's a nice sentiment. And I appreciate a nice sentiment. But if you just have someone, like, muted in a closed tab, are you really watching them? I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate the sentiment that you might want to support the stream in your own by simply leaving a tab with my thing open. But I would prefer that you actually watch the stream. David Lynch voice. I don't think you're really watching a stream for doing anything. You think you've seen a stream because you viewed it on your fucking telephone. That clip is the reason we have a David Lynch emote in the Discord. The emote name is fucking telephone. Get real. Get real. Does watching a stream actually mean? Well, if you're able to perceive my words and view the visuals on screen, I would say that's watching a stream. And also, whatever the way Twitch viewer, like, counts it, I understand that that's, like, useful for negotiating sponsorship deals and what have you. I'm not, like, completely blind to the effects of what the number is. But the thing is, the number is just a number. It doesn't really impact how many people are actually supporting the stream. It doesn't, like, affect sub counts or anything, and that's where most Twitch revenue actually comes from. Which, incidentally, I was very puzzled when like, what is it, Moist Critical, popular creator and reaction slop video maker, recently, like, turned off his monetization and was like, I don't need it anymore. Which is a respectable gesture. Like, he has admitted that he doesn't need any more money and has decided to stop taking other people's money. Fair enough. That's, like, that's refreshingly straightforward of you, man. However, when he was, like, justifying, you know, why he did this, when he doesn't need to justify it any more than just, I have already made a shit ton of money, I don't need any more, thank you. Have a nice day. He said something like, the majority of income from creators comes from ads on YouTube and Twitch anyway. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Like, I understand your overall point, Mr. Critical. I don't really, you know, have a nice life. I wish the best for you. But Twitch ad rates are terrible. I definitely don't make the majority of my, like, of my money on this website from the fucking ads. It's from the subscriptions, it's not from the ads. It has a tons of viewers creator. If you have tons of viewers, though, your sub count will roughly reflect that. Unless he has an abnormally low subscription count relative to his viewers or something. That's entirely possible. I don't know. And just tank those hits while turning. Yeah, I have the Omamori equipped that stops me from getting stunned, so works for me. You can just tank the hits while turning it. Yeah, it's a respectable jest that he was like, I have enough money to do this comfortably for the rest of my days. I'm going to stop taking people's money. That's nice. That's a, like, kind of down-to-earth thing to be able to admit. I'm also insanely fucking jealous of that for obvious reasons. Which, like, to be clear, the scale he's operating at is insane. He, like, shared how much money he'd made from years of streaming. He'd made millions. Like, millions of dollars. He has made more money than I have, like, than I've even, like, heard of. It's an inconceivably large number. You gotta get UBI going? God, no kidding. be super do. If there's one, like, fiscal and social policy that I would be willing to fucking riot in the streets about, it would be UBI. It's not too late, I can still answer those Sendless Zone Zero sponsorships. Alas, it is a matter of principle. Bruh, I hate the fact that the angle is not represented correctly. The UBI for artist trial and I only got a return on investment of 1 point... Shit. No, I fucked up the side dash again. Return on investment of 1.5 times what they put in. Yeah, every trial that's ever been run for universal basic income, the results come back, yeah, this is, like, super worth it, and it results in a perfectly fine return on investment, and it makes people happier. Like, how many more fucking trials do we need to do where it turns out it's a good idea before we just start doing it? The real obstacle here isn't convincing people it's a good idea, it's the fucking oligarchs who run the goddamn world do not like the idea of poor people living a full existence. We should kill them. I like to say that on Twitch. Ah, fuck it, who cares? Yeah, it's not infeasible to do. It's been proven to work. There is no compelling reason not to. Other than the worst people you know don't like the idea of it. Which is fine. I don't much like the idea of them having any sort of existence. Ow. Think we and the rest of the UK are too conservative to embrace UBI culturally? I don't think so at all. I don't think the people are. I think our fucking media apparatus is. But that's a different question. They're certainly not getting under this fucking shit-ass government. But this too is another problem for later. Ooh, political streamers getting political on stream. I don't know, every so often you gotta hit them with the... You gotta hit them with you gotta hit them with that stuff. Minor advice article from a teacher who went to teach in prisons when the subject came up once. Even prisoners, so they could see the benefits of UBI, were just stuck on the idea of scroungers getting a few quid while undeserving. That is a distinct, like, cultural sickness that the UK does have. I've gotten into fights about this. I remember hearing, like, I can't even remember the guy's fucking name at this point, but it came up and it was, something, people living on the dole, and I, like, for some reason something just, like, immediately broke in my brain, and I snapped, and I went, the fuck does that matter to you, dumbass? And he was like, He was like really thrown off by like my sudden aggression, which understandable. I really like went 0 to 100 in a nanosecond over it. It's like, what the fuck does it matter to you that some people collect unemployment money, man? Shut the hell up. What, because you hate your job? Yeah, me too. That's why we should all have UBI, so you can quit the job that you fucking hate and do one you don't hate. You're a crab in a bucket. I do know a lot of people in the UK who are like that. But the only reason they're like that is because the fucking media's trained them to think like that for years. One, two, three, four. Win. I didn't go through the hardships I did. Good! I don't want people to go through the hardships. It's shit. Suffering is not the point of life. The point of life is gaming. Heather hates you? No. Heather said suffering is a fact of life, not the point of life. These are different positions, and I still don't agree with the first thing. Hinako! こっちだ! 大丈夫か? Aibo. No, this stuff hits for me as someone who, like, is in fact trying to move away from their office job to do the thing he actually likes full-time, which is being an internet idiot. I'd love to do the streaming and the content creating stuff full-time. It has its own challenges, make no mistake, would probably drive me lightly insane. But also, on Thursday, I think, I spent my entire 8-hour workday changing 4 numbers to a different 4 numbers. Dozens and dozens of times. It was the same 4 numbers being changed to the same but different set of 4 numbers for 8 hours of my existence. That is the only thing I did that day, and by the end of it, I was like, I think I should kill myself. I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my... That's a really grim thing to say out loud, but like, I felt like, what the fuck is living, dude? What am I doing here? Like, I know like, that is how I felt. I was like, if this is my life, I do not think this is worth it. Not every day at my job is quite that banal, but it's not never like that. That was a particularly boring work day. Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? What the fuck? Particularly compounded by the overall worthlessness that I feel my job brings to the world. Like, I don't contribute anything. Like, work in retail, at least, is a contribution to society. I'm not saying that a retail job is, like, better. It's not. It seems like it totally sucks ass. But I'm saying it's a contribution to society. Whereas I very much have the unsecret belief that my job is pointless. And it, like, does not better society in any way. Like, it does not contribute to anything. It's just... It's like that fucking Brian David Gilbert bit about, I move these 3 numbers on a spreadsheet, and then money gets wired into my account. But I don't, like, I'm my own... like, and then it becomes a horror movie. But, like, my job is sometimes actually like that. It's like I move numbers back and forth on the spreadsheet. And for some reason, this is what I am paid to do. This somehow adds value to the world, apparently. I'm not sure I agree. Can't say I see it your way. Why is he so far to the right? Anyway, sorry to ramble about that. I still have it, like, better than quite a lot of people, because I don't even do my office job full-time anymore, because the content creation stuff, like, worked out well enough that I was able to remove some hours. Do that less, do this more. Keep roughly the same quality of living. Because I like streaming, you know?
I disagree.
Disco Daisy, thanks for gifting us up to Nancy Drew Sleuth. Oh, I'll play Nancy Drew games. Does UFO count to the 2 endings? No, the game does tell you that in the, like, ending menu. Either speedrunning this in new game mode is going to be hard. Yeah, I've seen Death Tropes do some runs of this on, like, new game hard. It looks really unforgiving. You get hit, like, twice and perish, and I'm like, damn, that would piss me off. That's why I don't do it. I've seen him do it, I've seen him and Ezekiel do it, and I'm like, that would piss me off. I'm glad I don't run that shit. Alright, not what I had in mind, but I guess we'll do that. Have I heard of the game Ground Zero? I have not. ANG on hard is a disservice game on your first run. It says the ideal difficulty mode for a first playthrough is story. You were warned. It does tell you that if you want, like, a standard experience, pick story mode, and I believed them. They were like, if you want a normal Silent Hill level of difficulty, pick this, and I was like, I trust you. I believe you. It's a rare localization flub. For what it's worth, in Japanese, it's the same. It says story. The issue lies not with translation, at any rate. Yeah, but my ego, this is why, like, I have nothing to prove when it comes to video games, because my entire fucking, like, platform is predicated on me being better at video games than average.
You're better than me!
Also, that's the wrong one. I'm bad at this. Whoops. Bullied in playing most games on normal by the Toho fandom? Well, I mean, you rise through the difficulties, right? Like, you start on easy is perfectly reasonable. But once you've cleared easy, aim to clear normal. Once you've cleared normal, aim to clear hard mode, and you keep going until you clear lunatic, and then you weep before there are no more challenges left. Because I'm witty and funny in the vibes? Well, thank you. Like, I am a speedrunner, so my usual bit is that I'm, like, good at the video games, broadly speaking. He said about to fucking die, by the way. Just BT dubs, getting my ass beat. I took so much damage. I just don't have that, like, degree of ego when it comes to first playthroughs of stuff. It's like, oh, I do not understand picking, like, uber hard mode fuck you on your first go. That seems really annoying. Like, I don't even know how your game works. The simple thing here is that I'm so full of myself that I feel the need, the game has to, like, prove to me that it is capable of doing interesting difficulty before I even, like, subject myself to that. So, oh, you want to do, like, super big dick mode? Are you sure you're up to that? Do you fancy yourself hot shit, Mr. Game Designer? Because I don't think you know what you're getting into with that. I need you to get out the way. That was the wrong time to try and heal. I feel the need that the game needs to prove to me that its hard mode would be, like, a worthwhile use of my time. Because a lot of games cannot do difficulty scaling well. Bruh, move. Good grief, twice now that guy managed to block me. Slap my ass. Didn't do it. Wah. Could do with one more hit. I'm gonna get it, am I? Damn. No, game, that is not what I... Well, that's time loss, because the game is not good at interfacing this. That's not what I did. That's not what I did. That's not the input I tried to give it, but sometimes it selects the wrong one. Is that guy just standing in front of the door the entire time, bro? Yeah, what was I gonna say? I think most people actually do not like their video games to be particularly difficult. And I certainly don't either, to be honest with you. I'm not like a challenge junkie, really. Yeah, unless I'm really into it, I'm more than content to just sort of... Like, most people treat games as light entertainment, and that is, like, fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Aha! Why did I gain meter at the end there, by the way? Ah, I tried to get the perfect dodge. Ma. Can we have a less stupid dodge, please? I don't know why I gained the last little bit of meter that I needed at the end there. Like, I didn't have it charged, and then I just barely had it charged by the time I touched the door. Does it refill on its own over time? Is that what's going on there? Like, I haven't used anything. Really makes you think. Need to scroll my notes. There are games that, like, use difficulty as part of their intended design language. Like, I like to play shmups. I wouldn't describe myself as being, like, massively into them. Interesting dodge angle. But, like, I have, in fact, once CC'd multiple Toho games on Lunatic. And that is very hard. The ones I've done are easy, though. Like, Unconnected Marketeers is not difficult. Because the fucking cards are real good. I've also done a Hidden Star in 4 seasons. So what is it, like, Aya Fall is fucking heinously broken. Very funny. Chain punching for once seeing Imperishable Night on Lunatic. I haven't done Imperishable Night. I got as far as hard on that one, though. I never quite managed to do Lunatic. Like, I would only do it insofar as continuing to do, like, scale the challenge remains interesting. With shmup games, like, shmup games are often thought of as very hard and very inaccessible, and I find that's mostly not true. You just have to be willing to try more than once. Okay, my health is lower than I would find ideal, given the circumstance. I'm thinking bandage? A lot of them aren't, like, that bad, really? It's just the kind of, they're short arcadey games that you tend to be best played in a sort of multiple attempt way. And he just whiffs. I healed because I was like, well, that guy's gonna hit me while I'm pushing it out the way and kill me. And then he just whiffs, and then he just whiffs. Bro just doesn't find the hit. What are you stuck on? Huh. Like, this as a speedrunner is a type of game that I find, like, a type of play pattern I find instinctively easy to grasp. Like, oh, you want to do another run and try to PB? I know all about that. That's what speedrunning is. Dude, I'm back to -0. And, like, shmup games will be hard if you've never, like, really tried one before. It's a whole other genre of, like, a whole other language and a whole other set of rules and stuff. But they're not, like, complicated. Far from it. They're, like, the simplest type of video game ever. You are this thing. Don't touch the balls that kill you. Couldn't be simpler. Couldn't be more straightforward. Very easy. Like, it's that easy and it's that hard. It's the thing about rhythm games as well, right? Rhythm games are the best at this because everyone is like... No one finds rhythm games like that intimidating unless they watch me playing, like, fucking fucked up shit or something. But, like, any fool can hop on a rhythm game and play a song on basic, usually. But they do a really good job of, like, stepping you through the process of improving, because, like, oh, okay, well, I beat a song that's level 2, let's try one that's level 3. And you do that, and it's like, oh, that wasn't so, then you do level 4. And then fucking 2,000 hours of your life flash by, and you're wondering where the hell it all went so horribly wrong. But you are now very, very good at Dance Dance Revolution. It's probably don't even know what a DDR is. DDR is like the only... is one of 2 rhythm games I can reliably trust Westerners to understand on site. It's not like a cultural phenomenon anymore, but people do still recognize it somehow. It's still at the arcades. People do still see it in the wild. And it imprints on your brain. I'm on my blue sky again. Insatiable.
Oh God! Oh God!
To check to see if he's rescued any more tiger babes. I have not. I don't want to be behind her. Yes! Counterpart to the sequel! No, I need you to go in and, like, kill her. Yes! Much better fight. I got my perfect counter. You've always wanted to play Sound Vortex, but you can. Simply do it. You can play it with a keyboard, you know. Like, it's not ideal, obviously. You want the funny knobs to turn, but you can play it with a keyboard. Not like impossible. I think only one arcade in the entire city where I live has it. There are methods. I say that like it's illicit. There is just a PC version. You can actually just get Sound Vortex on the computer. They actually do just make a PC. It's a whole thing, though. Don't ask me to walk you through it, because I won't. There's also, like, PC-based simulators, like K-Shoot Mania, or, fucking, what is the other one called? USC or something? I forget. I don't know anything about those. You need to ask someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about for the skinny on that. Oh my god, you're the Silent Hill Speedrun guy from YouTube. I'm really from Twitch, but yes. Hi. Like, most of the stuff on YouTube comes from Twitch. Hey, nice 3-kill. Ancient Roman speedruns when? So there are complications involving that one. The first complication is that it's an RPG run that's 2.5 hours. The second complication is that I've had crashing issues with it on emulator, and I really don't want to speedrun a game that has a habit of crashing. So buy a copy punchy. They're like $300. They're like $300. That game is fucking expensive, bro. The lightsaber is not modded, it's just New Game Plus content. Ancient Roman is extremely... It's like, you understand why I don't want to invest that amount of money into doing a run that I do not think will do, like, particularly stellar numbers. It's a funny bit, but... it's fucking expensive for a funny bit, you know? Oh, one shot, damn. Perish. I would like to learn it on an emulator just to see how I feel about the run, the one time where I would like to do something on an emulator rather than just getting the game. But again, it's got crashing issues on like every emulator I've used for some reason. Which I'll admit isn't many, but still, I've had crashing problems with it. Pool for patrons, Punchy, for a Sorge day? What do you mean a pool for Patreons? I don't follow. Hey P, how goes the running? It goes well enough. I've cut my PB by about 2 minutes over the course of today.
I disagree.
It's game good speed game. I'm new here.
Thank you, the 01, for the 8 months, clearly demonstrating that you are not new here. You lie. You lied to me. Yeah, I think it's pretty good as a speedrun. I'm still doing it. YouTube video on main channel. Well, you're saying I should let the Patreons, like, vote on what I cover? Could do. Don't do it. No, he did it. I told him not to do it, and he did it. No, second channel? Okay, I'm even more confused about what you're asking for now. Okay, well, that was an interesting way of going about that problem. Mr. Dried Carcass, I don't need it! Please do not stab me in the jacksie while the painting's falling off the wall. Oh, arigatou gozaimashita. Was there a New Game Plus for this? Is New Game Plus Plus any different other than Documents and True Final Boss? Not really, no. What the fuck am I doing, by the way? Going the wrong way. is there always like a guy here now?
何か入れるのか。
Well, that time I was lucky.
何の話だろう。
A.
うちの中まで。
That was a little sketchy. But I didn't die. The lightsaber was colliding through the mother, which means it was eating durability, which means I dealt less damage. Also, that means I'm probably going to need to sponge a toolkit earlier than I'd like to. Oh well. That's why we have spares. Higurashi speedrun next? No. That is a visual novel. It would be pressing the skip button 2,000 times. Charged sooner than that, bro. I think the game did a stupid. I think my focus attack whiffed again for no reason. I didn't lose a lot of time for that, but that does piss me off when it happens. Why the fuck is the hitbox for this stupid thing so unreliable? Just, like, attack. What is your problem? That was better, mind you. The targeting had less of a moment during that. Hooray! Divine water, please. Hi, Woodshed Nasty. Hello. There we go. Targeting had a normal one there, but it's alright, I think. Hit a big counter! Ah, I wanted it. I didn't get it though, that's alright. Oh, Hinako, you're off to the side. Love to watch speedrunners getting mad at lost time from game glitches. Seems a little unpleasant. What does the fox arm represent in this marriage? It represents having a cool fucking fox arm. You thought I forgot? I didn't forget.
どこまでもてあそぶ気？誰の仕業だ？絶対に報いを受けさせてやる。
I need my stamina back. Ah, I waited too long. Damn. Why did that go out to the side? Oh well. Oh, I thought he was dead. It's not dead. Now it's dead. Alright, fair enough.
侵食が進んでる。早く行かないと。お前たちが何をしようと。
どうも。
そんなまやかしは通用しない。
Stop swinging. You can stop now. It's fine, Hinako. Calm down. Okay. Alright, and this is the section where we have a lot of time save if the game would fucking behave itself.
綺麗。
Hey, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm a little hungry. Drink that fucking divine water. And then I kill you. Okay. Things proceed according to expectation.
私の邪魔しないで。
What are you getting stuck on? What are you getting stuck on, Hinako? There's a time and a place for everything, but not that. Cool, that didn't whiff at least. That's good. And then the game fucks up. That is, what I didn't want to happen. That would be the situation I was trying to avoid. I probably popped that slightly too fast.
家に帰る。
That's the situation I was trying to avoid, where the game fucks up.
I disagree.
When Hinako said it's more than time, I really felt that.
Hey Corona, thank you for 32 months. No. Okay, all good on that front. No whiff of that for me. Didn't whiff that either. That is also good. Why does my ass have, like, no sanity? Well, whatever. Fine. The extra ramen is kind of weird. Don't know why I had to do that, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. At least I had the extra ramen. Okay. All in all, I have much fewer complaints about how that one went. I'm not sure why I was out of sanity. Well, that is okay, I suppose. That's not the button I pressed, that one. Thank you. Yeah, that went better. Those fights went better. That was where most of my time save is. Because on my PB, it wildly fucked up in very strange ways. Still had at least one focus attack whiff to the enemy, just like transmission stepping to the side. Restarting between runs were maybe I was just lucky this time, you never know. Why bring that to the chat room? Ah, I'm stuck. It fucked up again. No, and this time they're not even close. Why is this buggy? No, game! Oh, there we go. That shouldn't take that long. That's 10 seconds in the shitter. Fix your game. What the fuck? Seriously, that needs a patch so badly. Yeah, I shall ban... Sorry, okay. For context for the VOD watchers, I guess, someone just posted in the chat, well, Greece passed a labor law that allows 13-hour work days. Like, why are you fucking posting that in my chat? I'm not a politics streamer. I'm also not Greek. Don't bring that shit here. I don't need to know what's happening in every country in the world simultaneously. Ow. I wanted sword. Don't bring that kind of stuff here, man. What? You're watching the wrong live streamer. Ah, but all video games are political is true. It's true. Ah, my perfect dodges, they don't exist. They're a myth. I don't think I actually got the guy with that. Maybe I did, actually. Get back here, you shit. I fucked it. Ah, oh, come on, game. Win to win. Damn, didn't get that. Okay. 109. Much better. Still didn't quite get the perfect counters on the last phase. Timing is weird. But 109. There we go. Made it happen. Ooh, I was like 6 seconds away from beating Maxi and getting top 5. God damn it. Ooh, if I did that final fight just a little bit better. It was just a little bit faster. If the game hadn't fucking bugged out and spawned the guy out of bounds. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I would have had top 5 if the game didn't do that, probably. I lost like 10 seconds to it or something like that. One more run? No, it's midnight. It's midnight. MySpeedrun.com profile pic, where's that from? What is MySpeedrun.com profile pic? That is from a visual novel called We Know the Devil.